Okay, this is part 3 of Do-It-Yourself Reef LED Lights. We are with Bill Donovan with ReefLEDlights.com, and we are going to go through the heatsink, the actual LEDs, some tinning, and how to space out and mark out your heatsink. What we did is, because this is a 24-inch heatsink, we figured we'd come in an inch and start our row of whites and blues and whites and blues and alternate them, and they'll be in a zigzag wiring format. We basically separated them 2 inches apart after we came in an inch, and you just mark out your lines, longitude and latitude, and have at it. That part's pretty easy because it's a 24-inch type fixture. Everything kind of lines up really nice. To tell what is a white LED and what is a blue LED on the lenses inside of there, you will see that the yellow is the white, and a white LED is, a blue LED is a white lens. There's also a positive and negative on the stars themselves. So what I did is I kind of lined them all up. You don't have to, as long as you pay attention to it when you are going to wire them. A real nice trick we found out today was do not epoxy your stars to your heatsink, because to heat up the solder takes longer. It'll actually have to go through the heatsink first and then be a little faster. But as you can see here, Bill is flying through how to tin them. We first put some solder on them themselves, and it's going a lot faster. Excuse me. So after this, Bill, what do? We tin them up, we line them up, we epoxy them, we mix them up together, and then we get our wire.
Yes, the heatsink's extraordinarily efficient. It's much easier to apply the solder on the star when it's off the heatsink,
right?
And that'll make it easier to wire later. After we have all these pre-soldered, we'll mix up the 2-part thermal adhesive and simply glue these to the heatsink. If you make a mistake, it's no problem. A little bit of a chisel and a quick hammer, they come right off without any damage to the star. So it's a very easy and efficient way to secure the LEDs to the heatsink. Some people, they drill and tap with plastic screws. That's too time consuming, but if that's your flavor, have at it. We prefer just to adhere them with thermal adhesive.
Yeah, and this stuff here you also do sell on your site too, correct?
Yes, it's all part of our kits.
Right, perfect. Okay, so I guess we'll stop it here. We will do a mixing and then a wiring in our next video, and we'll show you how we're going to actually kind of zigzag these, positive and negative, and then we will go to a driver, and we'll kind of go do a little bit of what not to do when testing your LEDs, and that'll be it. All right, stay tuned.